So you want to have at least 50 metres is the minimum. So it's a good, like, from here to that vehicle to the east away. That's a good distance between the vehicles down the road. You know, if you're a little bit closer at times and whatever, it doesn't matter, but try and keep that spacing. So it just gives you ability, if that front vehicle gets contacted, you can brake left or right, you can reverse, you know, without a vehicle right up your ass, all that sort of stuff. The speed will go on there, and that was sweet, that was fine. The front vehicle dictates the speed, so there's none of this travel at Q speed all the time. If you think it's an open straight road and it's clear, pick up the speed a bit, you know. If the vehicles behind think you're going too fast, they'll radio to say slow down. Alright, so the other important thing is when we're travelling along like that is the main gun facing direction. So you should be facing off to the sides. The front vehicle can sweep around. The front vehicle sort of got its own sort of, you know, it's got its whole, it can't be pointing at anyone, you know, so it doesn't really matter. The second vehicle should choose a side to face, and you really want to try and coordinate that with your front vehicle. So maybe before you step off, or maybe the front vehicle can just pick a side. So just say, alright, so you can see the front vehicle, he's chosen to face off to the right, so he's going to sort of arc between forwards, and you'll probably scan all of forwards, so you'd come right around to sort of, you know that sort of direction. You got to think about it like arcs of where you're looking. So he'd face from that direction right around to pretty much the rear like that, and then the second vehicle will cover, you know, left and right just on this side. So you probably want to just leave your gun to the side and use your alt key to look around, so your gun's always faced off to that side. And then the third vehicle will be facing right, and the last vehicle will do the reverse of the front. So if the third vehicle is facing right, the last vehicle will be focusing more on the rear left and behind. Do you get what I mean by it? So it covers all the arcs?
Yeah.
And then this is the hard part. When the front vehicle starts shooting at something, you still need to maintain your arcs. It won't happen, but, you know, just remember at least to flick back to your arcs and cover them now and again. You know, even if you're shooting at targets, just remember every now and then, even if you just use alt, just to look around and cover your arcs, because that's what will fuck us up, is us shooting at a target and the good old upsmon dudes flank us with an RPG. Now these things do take one RPG, that's it, you're toast. So you're gonna have to be cautious. The front gun does cover the front, but that's just a sort of when you're driving along and you come stumbling upon something sort of gun, really.
No, I was just checking what arc it could do.
The vehicle commander should be in the back anyway. And even though that's the commander's seat, but
Yep.
should just call it front gunner.
Yep.
Yeah, I always set up back suits in these as squad leader.
Because you're gonna. That's the next thing of movement is nav. So the front vehicle needs to be doing the nav of where we're going. You know, like for example, we're coming out of the front gate. Do we turn left or right? Where are we going? If the front vehicle turns the wrong way, everyone's going to turn the wrong way, and it's not that easy to do a U-turn with a convoy.
Yep.
So yeah, it's the front vehicle's responsibility for nav. It also is recommended not to put your squad commander in the front vehicle. So it'll probably be a fire team leader that'll be doing nav, or the team commander will do nav from the second vehicle and just give orders on the radio. Next thing is the halts. So some of you might have done the vehicle halt stuff we've done before. It's no different. So what happens is the first vehicle will drive into a position. So let's just say we're driving along the road and order comes down. We're doing a long halt on the right side of the road, and then so the front vehicle will drive off and basically forms the. So you do like a right hand angled turn directly away from the road. So if these two vehicles are on the road here driving along, they'd then like pull out sort of south, and you need to pull off the road far enough for everyone to fit in behind you. So with these vehicles, they've got a pretty big turning arc. So you'd want to pull off, you know, that distance from here to that east vehicle over there. So what happens is this front vehicle, he will drive up and he'll park, you know, that distance from the road. The second vehicle will come in to about the centre of the circle and do a left-hand turn and face, you know, east. The third would go right and face the west. You know, it might not be east-west, but I'm just saying so you can see what it's doing. The last vehicle will come in and do a gigantic U-turn in the middle and come out and face the south of the position, or the way we came in.
So is that kind of like the safe harbour thing that we did
Yes.
early on in the piece?
Yep.
It's
Yep,
exactly a
it's
safe harbour.
And it's also a long halt, so if you just get a halt, you don't need to do all that. This is for when you're going to stop and maybe dismount and fuck off and do something, or maybe you're setting up a position on top of a hill, you know, to actually hold up for a while, not just park and read your map because you're lost or something, you know. So the other one's a short halt. So what you want to do is just vector off the road. So just so that front vehicle's on the road. Oh, fuck, I'm going to go the wrong side of this vehicle every time. So just say we travel along the road here and we get a short halt. Just pull enough off the road. Just pull enough off the road so the road's clear itself. So if the reason why we're halting, say, is to get Bravo to take point, then they can drive through Alpha's position. And obviously you stagger it, so if the front vehicle pulls off right, the second one pulls off left, and all that sort of stuff. And obviously the gunners still cover their arcs, and you create that all-round position. You still want to maintain your spacing in that too, but it'd be less spacing than when you're driving, so it'd be, you know, you wouldn't be this close, but maybe 20 metres or so.
So what happens if we see a civilian vehicle? Do we give way, or do they give way? What's their behaviour?
Best to give way to AI.
Drive
Yeah.
over the top of them.
It's just the same as when we're on the ground. We've got two types of contacts. You got the contact where they're a threat, so you're going to engage, and you got a contact where you've spotted a contact but they haven't seen us yet.
Just a question on getting contact. Because these are soft vehicles, effectively, do we just go full speed to get out of the contact while engaging?
Yeah, they definitely don't just halt. If we're being engaged and they're shooting back and stuff, you need to get the vehicle into safety first. So there's no harbours and stuff like that in contact. There's to just get the vehicle off the road and in cover, dead ground, whatever, and get guys dismount. So the immediate contact drill will be to dismount. So everyone will dismount except for the gunner and the driver, and then so you want to move to a relatively safe place, let people dismount, and then move the vehicle into a position where you can use the main gun for support. So
Sure.
you know, like getting it in a bit of dead ground where the gun's just sticking out is probably the best. But
In suits, I guess you don't use the vehicle for cover. You get away from it.
yeah, get away from it. Yeah.
Are they relatively bulletproof to small arms, or like
Dunno.
if you shoot it?
They are untested.
I'd say so, man.
So Matt,
We
do you want to get
tested
in?
RPGs and that, like
Absolutely.
piercing and HE. If you take a HE to the front, you'll it'll disable the vehicle, and you've got about 5 seconds generally to get away from it before it'll blow up. But
Somebody talk to
other
me?
than that, it blew up every time.
Can we test this bulletproofness?
Yeah, I'm sure we'll test that tonight.
Yeah.
We won't need to actually do a test. We'll just go get into a trouble. Just for this map too, we're going to be doing a lot of off-road stuff. Like we won't be on the roads very much.
These roll pretty easily, so be careful off the road.
Yeah, and just for the drills off the road, you try and keep the path of the vehicle in front of you.
You don't have any IED mods on, do you? Because that would suck
we-
royally.
We will have them later on maybe, but there's none now.
Awesome.
So, yeah, but it will make them something. You know, it won't be like our old IEDs where they'll just unnoticeable. It'll be something that we can spot. And,
Well,
you know,
they
give the
added
driver something to
IEDs,
pay
didn't
attention to.
Yeah,
I added
let's-
IEDs.
Let's not have
Did they?
50. Yeah, they did add new IEDs.
Okay, so is the commander meant to be
And I think
like
your
sitting in
secondary
the
gun
back
should be to the
normally, or
right.
in
That's
the
the
back
best.
gunner seat?
Sitting in the back normally.
This thing has massive zoom.
So you can, you know, read maps and do whatever.
Yeah. And if we don't have enough people, should they sit in the front gunner seat?
Yeah. Yeah. You definitely don't want your vehicle commander as the main gunner or the driver. That's all. If you can help it.
Yeah, AFM.
Oh, sorry, that was on. Thought that was squad radio. Sorry.
Wrong one.
You're good to go, Alpha. When you.
Alright, Alpha, let's move out. Let's go, Savannah.
Yeah, just waiting for them to hit 50 meters.
Alright, cool. Done.
These vehicles look cool, man.
Man, this is Alpha 1. I might get the guys to do a harbour when we get down into the valley, or do you want us to continue on somewhere? Okay.
Oh, that's good, man. I was just looking for a spot, so do a harbour wherever, and we'll follow you in.
I'll do that, I'll call it.
Delete doesn't seem to work for me for the
Speed limiter.
yeah.
It's good spacing. Good spacing. Okay, so the harbours are fully off the road.
Alright.
Just watch for that first vehicle. Wherever they go, you want to go about halfway and hang your left as the second vehicle, third to the right, and then the last to the rear. So where that last one is, that's where they should be, just sort of off the road. They can cover the road left and right. Anything coming down, and plus, you know, the left and right guns can cover the road too. Yeah, don't dismount your vehicle either until you're given the order to dismount. Not that that's bad now, but just so no one gets run over. Hopefully everyone can hear me on Yelp. Yeah, so just in case if there's more than 4 vehicles and stuff like that too, there could be vehicles driving around for a bit, so just stay mounted until you're told to dismount.
Flare key.
Alright, let's
Alright, the commander has smoke.
What key was that?
For me it's C, it's my counter.
That's how bad.
Okay.
What key was that, Suits?
Commander has smoke, apparently.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, press
what key
grenade
was
key.
I did it. No, it's your countermeasure key.
These vehicles, let's see.
The mirrors are great too. You can see behind everything.
Yeah, right.
Move on, chauffeur. I'm just sitting in the back. I can just look around. I wish I could put my gun on the side. And then like shoot out like the right side or something.
It's a lot better now. I've got double
Okay,
ult on.
let's just do another harbour in the river. So you don't, because there's no road, you don't need to turn off. Just call harbour, and the front vehicle can stop, and the other, then we can just form.
Copy that.
Right, guys, we're going to another harbour. So the rear vehicle will go into the centre of the harbour and then face back out.
Yep.
Yep.
All good.
Harbour.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Yeah, in here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Get in there, Swift. Oh, yeah.
Don't roll it.
Listen to him.
Nicely done.
Fucking perfect. Perfect. Alright, let's continue down the river as before. Commander. Yeah, just on the
explains what I was
on the
saying.
short holds, try not to bunch up so close. Still keep your relative, come in a bit closer than the normal spacing, but you don't need to come in like the harbour and turn out. It's just you're just pulling off to the side, and you're still sort of facing forward at that 45-degree angle, so you can drive forwards again pretty quick.
Yep.
Copy that. Taking hold.
Move out, Blue.
Actually, I said before too, the front vehicle doesn't need to turn off, but they do. They need to turn off 45-degree angle, so there's that path in the middle.
Copy that, I'll let them.
You can do that
Example
too.
1, we're doing short
Yeah,
stop.
Right side.
Copy that.
Hold down.
Guys, short stop.
Yep.
Yeah, I just think if the drivers are on the thing, they don't talk.
Alpha 1.
I'll just get the I'll just get the rear red vehicle to take point, and the rear Bravo vehicle to take point, and Bravo take point.
Roger.
Did you get that, Spam? That's an A-firm, moving through, so blue Bravo will take point, rolling through.
Yep. And Jeff, you know
Did
how
they
to
ask
set up
us
that
to
long
take
range in the vehicle?
I was just looking at them.
It's just like a normal radio. Just set it to 80.
Oh, I
That's
can't
it.
remember how to do that one.
Swifty, just tell those guys to maintain
Just a
along the
second.
river.
Yep, just maintain driving down the river, blue. Roger.
Right, let the point vehicle know to harbour.
Front vehicle, we're going to harbour. Safe harbour here. Roger that, harbour.
Let Alpha know as
Hey,
well.
Alpha. This is Bravo, we're
We go
hovering.
left.
Yep. Into the harbour, left, up to the top of the hill.
It's good
Cool.
there, hold. Back it up a bit.
All I can see is sky.
Stop.
Yeah, same here.
That's
X
good.
is your handbrake, by the way. I can't see the other vehicles.
Excellent. Just let the drivers and gunners know when you do stop in a harbour, they want to be communicating to get their best position for the gun. So like the position we're at now, obviously one of the vehicles is facing a hill, but the position we're at now has a little hill, and the gunner and the driver should be communicating just to get that gun poking over the hill.
Yeah, affirmative, I'll let my guys.
Now just push on.
Blue team, when you're ready, pull out.
Get ready and
Copy that, blue taking point, moving on now.
Alpha, Bravo's breaking harbour. We're heading off down the river again. Copy.
We need to make a mod where these jackals are playing the song Highway to Hell while we're driving on.